What is up, everybody? Reverse TV today. So I found this post on GameFAQs very interesting, and it was asking, "Do you have a PS5 yet?" He made a poll as well. I wish this had a lot more people in it. I wish it had like over maybe like a sample size of maybe like 1,000 or 2,000 people to see what the actual results of people who are actual like gamers to see if they actually have the system yet. Because I'm kind of curious as to what are the percentages of people who actually have the system, people who don't have the system at this point. Because this came out last November. Ever since then, it's been like sold out. It's been like the hottest item of recent memory. So yeah, so like how hard is this to get now? Because I know it's extremely difficult, but like how hard is it really to get one? Because I mean, I get that if you didn't like pretty much pre-order the system, or if you don't like line up at like GameStop when it was doing like the in-store stuff, you pretty much can only rely on like Twitter posts as like saying when this thing is restocked. Pretty much at this point, like there's no other pretty much way you can find out unless you like to have like a Twitter notification for like the different companies like GameStop or Best Buy or Walmart when they have more in stock. So yeah, so from this poll result, only it's only a small amount, 248 people. 167 people said they do have one, and only 81 people said they don't have one. Now, I don't know if that's people who aren't interested as well when it says that no, and that's people who are just interested in the PS5 or people who couldn't get one. So let's read the responses. So one person said, "Yeah, it's pretty great. We'll see some drops soon enough next week if the Suez Canal impacted them." Okay. No, not yet. I still have some backlog on PS4 I want to finish first. And I'm not that keen on playing them on PS5 despite some enhancements. I won't be buying one before 2022 because I don't have much free time anyway because I don't feel the urge to buy play every game available anymore. I plan on buying less games in the future anyway. Okay, so that's a pretty good point. Like if you're just playing as to be honest, there's not too many PS5 games out right now. A lot of these games you can play on your PS4, like the Little Big Planet, the Little Big Planet game that came out, a Little Sackboy which came out. What else? Or let me just call Sackboy's Big Adventure. Spider-Man, Miles Morales is on PS4. It's rumored that the God of War game, Horizon Zero West is gonna be on PS4 as well too. So you don't kind of really need a PS5, so you are saving a lot of money. Well, I guess you're saving money. You just wait it out. To be honest, they're really available. So I kind of understand this mindset right here. So this person said yes, and I wish everyone hunting one luck. Found one at Walmart, and the methods players here are giving out freely. Best. Okay. It didn't. At least if you're in the U.S., they're not going to ship PS5s west. That they can go east across the Pacific. Okay. So he's talking about the Suez Canal situation. No, I'll get the upgraded one later. That is smart too, like getting the PS5 Pro or the PS5 Slim, whatever the next iteration is going to be. 'Cause that's what I did my PS4 Pro. I waited. I didn't buy the regular PS4. I just waited till the Pro came out, and that's when I bought my PS4 system when the Pro came out. So that is a good strategy too. Just wait for the next one to come out, the upgraded one. There's gonna be all the exclusives. All the pretty much the exclusives are gonna be out by the time the next PS5 generation comes out. Especially if you're not in a rush to get into next generation like that. Um, So he wrote yes. Waiting for like five or so. I feel that are waiting for like five or so games that for a must before I get one. Okay. Also, I mean, yeah, I think he meant to say games in a sentence, but yeah, I can't get what he's saying. No, but I may consider the upgraded model in a few years as long as it's still in some towering monstrosity. Yeah, the PS5's design is pretty massive. Um, there would be a Slim probably in 2 to 3 years, but a Pro is unlikely as there is no need for one this gen like last gen. I think they will make an upgraded model. They already, I think I did a story about them making a PS5 Pro. Like they announced the PS5 Pro already, but the people were like complaining because it's like it's like you announced PS5 Pro, but there's like no regular PS5 yet. I did a story about that too. Now there's always room, especially since by the time consoles come out, there's only like 2 years back from current tech. Yes, bought mine off a guy at work for a little over retail. He got his girlfriend pregnant and needed the money. A lot of extra information that wasn't needed, but okay. Not yet. Probably wait another year or so. Would like to get a 2 TB model, I'm sure, about a few years down the road. Did they ever get the SSD upgrades working yet? Nope. I have a bunch of PS4. I have a bunch of PS4 and I'm playing PS4 games I'm playing lately. Just been playing PS3 remakes, Bioshock and Uncharted collections. Okay, so he's playing PS4 games at the moment. Yes, and it's pretty meh. I wouldn't say it's meh. I guess okay and average. Like the only real advantage you have is the fast loading times on some games. On some games on PS4 will work a little bit better. They play a little bit better, but I wouldn't say meh. It's just like it's like where are the exclusives at this point. I can get one from Best Buy slash Walmart near me. They're always out of stock. To make matters worse, my disk drive on my PS4 Pro uh, S the bed, so they can't play any more discs. But it works on taking them and spitting them out. Okay, so he needs a PS4 bad at this point. Damn, PS4. Well, I guess you can still play this. I guess you can still play the stuff digital, like digital games, but you can't play physical games. Um, Best Buy was probably the best website. Best Buy and like probably Target is the best website if you want to pick them up in store, because Best Buy has the in-store pickup, and Target has like the drive up the pickup in store as well too. Um, yeah, those are probably the two best ones if you want to get it in store. Like the other resellers, they're doing it online only. So, let's see. At least around me, they don't stock the stores. You have to order online. I think that's what most stores, yeah, most of them, because of the whole pandemic thing. No, waiting for the PS5 library to grow a little bit more. Plus, I am curious that if the Netable Pro version will look a little bit more natural. Yeah, a lot of people are going by the whole waiting aspect too. Like they just wait up until the PS5 has more exclusives, which I usually do that. I usually did. I usually start. I was doing that like previous generations too, just waiting for the library to be increased. But like I said, this is the first generation I actually bought both systems like day one or like during the release window. Like I said, I've never done this before about both consoles during the release window. They usually like wait till they got the exclusives out. But yeah, I do understand what you're talking about because they usually do the same thing too. Of course, got one to launch just like the PS4, PS3, and PS2. Imagine if a container ship full of PS5 sunk would be a global jaw drop event. Still waiting for stock. No, not yet. Got it at launch. Haven't touched in a couple months though. But I was after looking for one, but with Ratchet and Clank around the corner, I'll be paying more attention to Cheap Gamer on Twitter. Okay. I had two, both versions, and sold them. Best Buy on day one. Nope. I tried order from Target, kept getting an error. Not yet. Giving someone my money for products is not something that should be required for 2 hours of effort. Maybe I just don't want a PS5 that much. Let me see. These aren't weekend drops. These drops have been fairly consistent except Amazon. Target, Best Buy, Walmart, and others have been dropped at the same time in days for weeks. It's not even really worth monitoring things. Set up a stock alert, be available. Yeah, you can set up like the Twitter notification accounts because there's like a lot of different Twitter accounts let you know like when these PS5s are in stock if you really wanted one. Um, sure, there are other few tricks if you want to get serious. I literally decided I wanted PS5 2 weeks ago since scored two at minimum effort. Yeah, like, I honestly believe if I really want another PS5, I can pretty much probably get one if I wanted to follow the different accounts. If I really wanted to get a PS5, probably within like a month or 2 months period, I get another one. So I don't know. So like I understand it is difficult to purchase because it's not in store anymore. But if you really wanted a PS5, I think you could probably honestly get one if you just follow like the different Twitter accounts, like the various Twitter accounts that they have. Yeah, especially like an Xbox. I think the Xbox Series X is probably easier to want to get at the PS5 than the Xbox. But yeah. So he says, I have one. Perhaps it's easier now than it was during the holidays after devoted a few days of vacation to the effort back then. Yes, day one purchase, waiting on return so I can so I can turn it back on. Picked mine up today, very impressed with it. Had one in cart 5 times, will never let me check out with it before going poof. Yeah, so it's like I said, it's still difficult. It's still probably difficult to get one, but I don't know how difficult it is truly. Like if people just don't really want one right now because they don't wait till some more exclusives come out, or people trying to get one and they can't go on because it's sold out. So it's definitely some varying opinions on that no part right here. But yeah, definitely interested to read those. Some people experience trying to get this PS5. But yeah, let me know down below how you feel about this situation with the PS5. You think people just don't want one yet because of the games? Or you think people just honestly can't get one right now? So let me know your thoughts about that. Leave a like if you like this video. As always, thanks for watching and peace.